Hello, everyone, and welcome to Grace Anglican Church Markham Online. I'd like to do a reflection for you on today's gospel reading from the morning prayer readings of the day. And I'll be reading for you Matthew 18, verses 1 to 9. At that time, the disciples came to Jesus, saying, "Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven?" And calling to him a child, he put him in the midst of them and said, "Truly I say to you, unless you turn and become like children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. Whoever humbles himself like this child, he is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Whoever receives one such child in my name receives me. But whoever causes one of these little ones who believe in me to sin, it would be better for him to have a great millstone fastened around his neck and to be drowned in the depth of the sea. Woe to the world for temptations to sin, for it is necessary that temptations come, but woe to the man by whom the temptation comes. And if your hand or your foot causes you to sin, cut it off and throw it away. It is better for you to enter life maimed or lame than with 2 hands or 2 feet and be thrown into the eternal fire. And if your eye causes you to sin, pluck it out and throw it away. For it is better for you to enter life with 1 eye than 2 to be thrown into the hell of fire." Well, that is always a difficult reading. It does not take much for our imaginations to jump from our gospel reading today over to what's happening in the States right now, and especially what happened on last Wednesday. Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? We often hear these words and we point fingers at those who we think that they're better and greater than Jesus or the small child. Those are the ones who are actually the answers to the question. What was the question? Who is the greatest? Not who thinks they're the greatest. And the thing is this story isn't about pointing fingers. It says, "Woe to the one who tempts my children," and if you're one of those, woe to you. And if you sin, do something, even drastic, about it. Jesus here, if you listen, is asking us to reflect on our own lives, on our own actions, in the light of the innocence of this child. In these moments in time, it is too easy to point fingers and to blame. We hear the words of Jesus, "Woe to the world for temptations to sin," and we say, "Ha, gotcha." But Jesus responds, "But look at yourself. Change your ways to match my ways. And in doing that, you will be an agent of change for good in the world. Not by pointing fingers and by laying blame, but living a life worthy of love, worthy of the kingdom. Blame and hate do not bring light into the world. That is the work of love. Only love will get us through these trying times. Think like the child that Jesus put in front of us. If you need some love and no one seems to realize, ask for it. And if you know someone who needs some love, give it. Or ask someone who can to help you with that. That's how we get through these trying times. Through love. Blessings, everybody. Have a great day.